Okay. Hey everyone, DSX075 here. Today, we're gonna be phone. Shut the fuck. Anyway, today we're gonna be doing a tier list. What tier list, you may ask? A tier list based on the Sonic games that I've played. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right tab here. Yeah. Okay. So let me just give me a second. Okay, and let's begin doing the tier list. So, you can see this is OBS here. We're gonna go straight into this. Alright. This took forever to do, as you can see. But these are all the games that I have played. All the Sonic games that I have played. None of the, with the exception of, I think maybe, is Sonic R in here? Yeah, Sonic R is in here. I've watched so many people play this, I feel like I have actually played this. I've even seen someone play it in real life. So dear God, let's get into it. Okay, and Knuckles Chaotix as well. Although, similar scenario with Sonic R. So, Knuckles Chaotix, we're going to start off with that. These are kinda not really in any specific order. So yeah, we're just going to hop on into it. Knuckles Chaotix, so I'm going to just put them in C tier, and then analyze them, and then put them wherever I think they belong. So, Knuckles Chaotix. Okay, this game is really odd because it's just like all over the place. It seems like it's really hard to, like, sometimes it's like, it just seems really boring, like really bare. And since like any of the levels can be chosen at random, in any row, they all have to have a really similar difficulty, which makes it feel like it has a lot less progression. I feel like Mega Man does a lot better of a job with this. Because, like, Mega Man actually, like, you know what? While I'm talking, we're gonna switch here. Mega Man actually does have, like, a lot of, what do you call it? Like, a lot of, detail behind everything. And, like, there's so much going on, and every level is difficult. Like, something like Cuphead, where there, similar thing can happen. You could choose, you could have these bosses in, like, pretty much any order. And so, Mega Man has that too, and Knuckles Chaotix has that too. The difference between Knuckles Chaotix, Cuphead, and Mega Man, though, is that Cuphead and Mega Man make sure that each boss, or each level / boss is unique, is like, difficult, yet, not so difficult to the point where, like, it feels impossible, and it's fair. And so, like, everything feels fresh, nothing feels, nothing feels too, I guess, like, it's not, like, too cluttered or too boring, ever. Like, like, each thing is difficult, which keeps up, like, a pace of, a consistent pace, I guess, of just, like, chill. It's just chill, I guess. Not chill, but consistent. And, like, there's stuff there. It's got substance. That's the word. It's substance. Knuckles Chaotix just doesn't have that. I feel. And so, I'm gonna play some Sonic music here. And so, yeah, and so that's why I feel like, Knuckles Chaotix is gonna be a, I'm trying to fucking, okay, I think Knuckles Chaotix is gonna be a B tier. Can you hear it? Oh, headphones. I hope you could hear what I said before. I'm pretty sure you would. Let's see how OBS is reacting to this. So, I might have to lower that a bit. But yeah, so, I'm gonna have to lower it on my side too, because it's kind of loud. I can't really hear myself talk. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a, I'm gonna have to unfortunately give it a B tier. Not B tier. Definitely not B tier. We're gonna switch the scenes here. I'm going to give it a F tier. It's really not great. And the ending, I remember, is not the best either. So I talked a lot about that one, okay? Because that one actually had a lot to talk about. This one is pretty simple. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it at C. I don't really like Puyo Puyo, but it is a good take on it. It's really simple, but it's simple and fun, you know? It's something I wouldn't want to exactly go back to or do a lot. I actually don't remember playing it too much at all. But, you know, and I technically really mainly played it in Sonic Mania. I played it in Sonic Mania more than I played the actual fucking game. But this game isn't that bad. It's just another take on Puyo Puyo. And, you know, like, that's not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'm going to leave it. You know what? I'm actually put it at D just because I don't really like Puyo that much. But yeah, it's going to stay there. We're actually going to push Sonic and Knuckles further back. And we're going to push this back as well. So yeah. Sonic Adventure. Okay. Controversial opinion. Sonic Adventure is fun. Really good, I think. The only bad part about it is big. Gamma is interesting. Doesn't exactly work for a Sonic game, in my opinion. But, you know, I think it's alright. And at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, like, big is really the only problem. It's the biggest problem with it. Get it? Hey, what? But big is really the only problem I have with this game. Or, like, the main problem. But Gamma is fine. I actually like his gameplay. I like it more than Tails and Eggman, surprisingly. Well, a little bit less. I think, I don't know. I like it alright. I would say about equal, if not maybe a slight bit worse than Tails and Eggman in Sonic Adventure 2. But this game is overall pretty good. I'm gonna give it a. I think it's good. I genuinely think it's good. Okay. This is an easy A tier. Sonic Adventure 2 is just so fucking fun. The Chow Garden is so much better. I know that's the first thing I point out. And it's just so fun. Sonic and Shadow are so good, so fun to play as, and the levels are great. Tails and Eggman are solid. Knuckles and Rouge are fun for the first few stages. They kind of wear on me, though, so I don't know if I like them too much. But really, Sonic and Shadow just make this game like 1,000 times better, and they boost it up more than what Sonic Adventure could do. So yeah, I'm gonna point out this is specifically the 3DS version of this game. You're gonna see like a lot of duplicates in here. That's because of the different versions between them. So 3DS, Sonic and Mario, or Mario and Sonic at London 2012. That's the only version of Olympic Games I've ever played, of their Olympic Games series I've ever played. I think it's okay. The shouting and like the ones where you have to move a lot are a little much. So I'll probably just leave it here. It's alright. It's pretty good. Okay, Sonic R. We'll put it there for now. It's just not fun. Like, it doesn't look fun. The gameplay, the controls are pretty bad. I'm gonna put it down at F with Knuckles Chaotix. The reason why there's no E, I'm doing like a normal grading system, with the exception of S. Don't judge me. Alright, moving on. Sonic Unleashed. I'm going to look, because there's two Sonic Unleashed here. Oh, this one? We won't count this one. We won't count this one. Should we count this just like the mobile phone one? I don't think so. So, okay, I thought that these were going to have the fucking thing at the top. So, maybe I should edit the template. And I should just make... I'm gonna make them portraits. Or, yeah, portrait. We'll see how that works out. Does that make it better? Does that make it work? Yes! Okay, that makes it work a bit better. However, the DS ones now will be also cut off. You know what? Fuck that. Alright, fuck this. At least we can see the Xbox and the Wii and shit. So, okay. Since Unleashed did pop up before those, and we're gonna put these back to where do we put them before? So yeah, okay, cool. Now we're in business. So Sonic Unleashed Wii. That is a hard one because I think it's fun, but not as fun as Xbox. But I don't think it's deserving of a C. I'm gonna put it at B for now. You know what? Yeah, because it's fun, but it's not exactly what I would call like one of the Sonic games I would want to go back to like every day, like one of the better Sonic games. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I might put this at A tier as well, but nah, because I'm thinking about Big again. And I don't know, I just find this more easy to come back to. But Knuckles, A tier. Okay, A tier. The Knuckles missions are better, dog. Like, I'm sorry. And this is also an A tier. Sonic Unleashed for me, the console version, the Xbox PS2, or PS3 version, is a lot better than the Wii version. It's just so good. Like, it's so fun. The day stages are fun. The night stages are pretty good. They're both better than what they are in Wii. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it that. It's just fun. It's just plain and simple. It's just fun. This is what the fuck rating is for. Get this game out of here. We already know why it sucks. For starters, it's extremely offensive to every Sonic fan. We, as Sonic fans, in the past, the future, and present, have dedicated ourselves to Sonic. Not dedicated ourselves to Sonic. That sounds a little odd, but we have like really, you know, put a lot of love into Sonic and like really a lot of respect. And we won't quit on Sonic that easy, right? Like, we're with Sonic to the end. You know, we're gonna help him out. We're gonna you can do this, guys. Like, take your time with the game. Make sure it's good. You know, we respect Sega. And then this shit happened, and it was like, this is the biggest offense to any, not just Sonic fan base, but any fan base that ever existed, because it's not only a terrible game. It's just a glitchy mess. Like, it's completely unfinished. It's horrendous. And to top it all off, the fucking Elise moments are like the worst part of it too. And the gameplay sucks. So even if it was patched, so there weren't any glitches, it still wouldn't be a good game. So yeah, that's in what the fuck for a reason. Sonic 1. This is a classic. Okay? A fantastic, simple game. So fun. And by the way, I'm talking about the Genesis version. I'm not talking about the game with T-Wopes and not T-Wopes, but frig, I can't remember. But the app version is essentially what I'm saying, the new version. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the old classic Genesis ones. This is a really fun game, an extremely fun game. It's really simple, and I really like it. I like it for its simplicity, so I'm gonna give it a B. Above Wii Unleashed, actually, because it's like on the cusp of A tier. Sonic 2. Oh god. You know what? I'm actually gonna give Sonic 1 an A. Now that I think about it, I can come back to this game at any point in time and love it. This game, however, fucking yikes. If we were talking about the app version, this would be an easy A, or maybe even an S. Nah, I'd say an A. But you want to know? I'm thinking about it. I think Sonic Adventure 2 deserves the S. I do. I really do. Now I'm really thinking about it. It's a good ass game. But for the same reasons I've said, it's better than Sonic Adventure 1, I think. But I still appreciate Sonic Adventure 1 a lot as well. Sonic 2 is just like, it's so unfair. Like, it's a completely terribly designed game. Well, not terribly designed in some parts. The checkpoints, like 50 rings in order to get to a checkpoint for a special stage, is worse than 50 rings by the end of the stage. In order to get into the big ring special game kind of thing. In order to get to special game kind of thing. Mainly because, only and simply because, Sonic 2 has the checkpoints in areas where special areas would be, in hidden areas and hard to reach areas, in places where you wouldn't expect a checkpoint. But that means that it's a lot harder to find the checkpoints. That's a lot worse designed. The checkpoints are just not placed well. And then not only that, but like the final stage is alright. The final stage is good. The music is great as always, but it's just not as good as Sonic 1. It's not as well designed, and it's not It's just the checkpoint system is so garbage. So I'm gonna have to give it a B. Like, I love the game otherwise though. Sonic CD. This is hard. Because I really do like this game, but at times it can feel like a little bit much. Like, there's a little too much there. But I have so much fun with it though. I have so much fun with it. It's an A. It's an A. Barely though. It's barely an A. I just really like Sonic CD. Like, it's fun. It's not the best. Certainly not the best. It's like, I would say the lowest of A's. Or maybe the highest of B's. You know what? This is how I see it. Sonic CD is better than Sonic 2 because the checkpoints are actually designed to be good, you know, areas where checkpoints would be. The figure eight is cool. The fact you can't turn into Super Sonic is a little sucky, but to be fair, a Sonic game doesn't need that. Clearly, as you can see by my two A choices so far. Two of my other A choices. Just Sonic and Knuckles, without the bundle with Sonic 3. And we'll also do it with Sonic. We'll do Sonic 3 after. Sonic and Knuckles just... You know, actually, we'll put this down here for now so you don't get confused. It's not there, but just give me a second. Sonic and Knuckles... It's just not the best game out there. It's not. It really isn't. But it's fun. And Super Sonic in there is also fun. And the special stages are good. That's hard. But it's like... And the stages are good too. The music's good. But it's short as hell. Fuck. This. And now I think about it, I think I want to put this in D tier. Because the minigames are fun for a bit, but after that it just gets boring. Sonic 3. That's at least a B. I'm not sure if I would call it... I don't think I would call it an A. Just because it's a lot shorter than Sonic 2. But it is so much fun. A. It's an A tier. Because it's fun, it's good, it's simple, but they add more to it. They make it more complex. It has what Sonic and Knuckles has, but with Tails, and with Sonic and Tails, and with, you know, I don't know, I guess there's a less satisfying conclusion there, but, like, I don't care. It's a fun game with good bosses. I just think it's better than Sonic and Knuckles. Overall. Sonic 3 Knuckles. Okay, no, I'm kidding, it's not tough at all. Easy SS rank. You kidding me? Sonic 3 and Knuckles is by far one of the best Sonic games of all time. One of my favorite games in general. It's just so fucking fun. There's so many levels, so many special stages. You can choose Sonic and Tails, and Knuckles with 12 stages? 12 or 14? I think 12. It's such a well-designed game. So many good bosses, so many good level designs, so many good songs and tracks. Just overall, the best of both worlds here. It takes out what little flaws I have with Sonic 3 and the few flaws I have with Sonic and Knuckles. It brings in everything good. It makes it better. And that is incredible. That's what makes the game just incredible. It's just so good. That's easy S rank. Ooh, C tier, yikes. I'm actually going to move this here because I think Sonic 3 Knuckles is better. But not C tier, Sonic 3 and 3D Blast. I was looking at C, my bad. Sonic 3D Blast, yikes, dog. That's there. I played it, I actually did play that one. It's not fun, it's not fun. The level designs are okay. The music is alright. That's like the only good things I could say. Like, it's slow paced, it's boring, it's just not fun, it's not the best thing. Sonic 4 Episode 1 is a C. I'm gonna leave it there because it's fun for me. It's fun, but I would not replay it. I don't even have it anymore. Like on anything, I don't have it on mobile. I used to play it on mobile though, or Xbox or PC or like Wii or PS3. I don't have it anywhere. So if I did get the opportunity to play it again, I would. But, like, as it stands, I just wanted to check if OBS is still running this. As it stands, Sonic 4 Episode 1 is not the best. It's not. It's not the best, but it's still alright in my opinion. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. You know, it's only 4 stages too. Oh, technically 4 stages with 3 acts each, and then a final boss rush, I guess, and then Death Egg Robot. So it's not bad, and it has a Super Sonic in it too, which is cool. I actually kind of like the Super Stages. I actually don't like the Super Stages. I mean, but I do like them over Sonic 1. They're an improvement. Sonic 4 Episode 2. I'm gonna leave it here at B. It's alright. It's alright. It's pretty fun. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. Like, again, it's just this, but better. You know, the combos with Tails are cool, but it always tells you when to use them. So there's no, like, there's no, like, puzzle solving, I guess, quote unquote. Like, there's no, like, problem solving, I mean, that is required of you. You just gotta know what to do. And the stages are better, in my opinion, than Sonic 4 Episode 1. So yeah, it's alright. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, the original, on console. I don't know if there's a DS or 3DS version that's different, but I'm gonna specify it's on console right now. It's pretty good. I actually do really like it. I really do like it, now that I think about it. It's just a really fun game, or a really fun racing game. It's just a good time. Overall good time. This is supposed to be a 3DS version, by the way, of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. Where did Sega go? But, for real, it's alright. I played the heck out of this when I was in 5th grade. But yeah, it's alright. It's a pretty good game. I don't think I can put it anywhere higher than C, though, because, again, I wouldn't really want to come back to it. The one I would want to come back to is Transform. That is a good racing game. That is really fun for me, to me. Even though the characters are odd, you got people from Yog. You got the dude from Yog's cast, Daniela Patrick, or Danella Patrick, whatever her name is. They're a NASCAR racer, I think. Whatever. She's a racer. In real life. And, Wreck-It Ralph. Like, those are some odd character choices and more. Like, dude from Team Fortress 2. And, yeah, it's just odd. But it's still a fun game overall. And I really do like it. And I think it holds up really well. Just like the original. If I had to choose, I would choose the original. Don't crucify me. I just like it a little bit more. It's just I just think it's fun. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here though, cause like it's fun, but I don't think it's nearly as fun as this, or as interesting as that. Oh boy, Black Knight, Black Knight. Ooh, I actually kind of like it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, but it gets a little bit repetitive at times, and some things are a little hard to figure out. But for the most part, it's alright. For the most part, it is alright. So I wouldn't want to come back to it, so I'll give it a C. No questions. Okay, actually, I'm actually going to do this, because it's not that bad. It truly isn't as bad as Sonic 06. It truly is not. It is glitchy, but not as glitchy. You actually do have to search for most of the glitches. Like, you actually have to try and get them, whereas Sonic 06 is like, I fucking walk and I die. And like I play a boss fight and I'm like 99% chance I'm gonna be exposed to a glitch at least 3 times. But this game doesn't have that as much. It's a weird mess. It's not that fun. It's really the level design is really extremely basic. But overall, I think it's really for kids, like exclusively for kids. But overall, not that bad. It's not as bad. Well, it is bad, but it's not as bad as people think, in my opinion. I played this game and beat it on the same save file 4 times. That's not a lie. That is not a lie. And I like it. That's the worst part, is I like it. I genuinely like it. I don't say A tier, but B tier. I maybe it's just someone really weird, but I found it fun. I found the game mechanics fun. I found the story interesting. Overall, I think the game isn't that bad. And I don't know what's wrong with me, because like everyone else I talk to about this game or hear talking about this game says it sucks ass. So I don't know what's wrong with me. But Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is getting a B for me. Just my opinion. This is the DS version of Sonic Colors, and I genuinely like it. I hear it's like Sonic Rush, so maybe I'll play Sonic Rush someday. When I get either my 3DS fix or a new 3DS or 2DS or whatever the hell I decide to do. 3DS, but DS Sonic Colors is legitimately a really fun time. It doesn't have as many wisps, which I think is good because a lot of the wisps that are taken out aren't my favorites. And it brings in a new one that I actually really like, which is you can barely see it right there, the Fire Wisp. The Flame Wisp or Burst Wisp, that's what I mean, Burst. And it's fun. It's a good game. I find it really fun, and you know, it's a good game. I genuinely like it. So yeah, it's a fun game. The Wii Sonic Colors is an easy A rank for me. I don't know about S rank. You know what? Wow, S rank. Okay, look, listen to me. It's a fun yet pretty short experience. A lot of the levels are super short, yet they're super fun. The game land stuff in order to get the Chaos Emeralds is also pretty cool. I really like that. And the story is basic but interesting. It's all you need. Eggman's doing a nefarious thing. Sonic's gotta stop him. You know, it's like a Mario. It's pretty much like a Mario. I guess styled game in a sense of the story. Like it's just basic. That's all it needs to be. And then of course, you also gotta. The new wisps, which I did say they weren't my favorite, but I don't think they're that bad. The Hover's my favorite out of the ones that are taken out. Then Spike and then Cube. Cube is just fucking stupid to me. For the most part, sometimes, actually half the time, I think he's stupid. The other half is, I actually kind of have fun with them. So yeah, overall, good game. Really good game. I actually find it really fun. Yeah. Sonic Dash. I'll just keep it here. I really did have fun with this game, and I genuinely think it's a good app game, a good mobile game. Just to pick up real quick, it's free, you don't have to pay anything for it. I did pay probably about a total of $50 when I had that game, maybe like 30. That was when I was also in grade school though. That was around the same time I was playing Sega Transform 3DS. But yeah, when I look back on it, it's just a basic well, it's actually a pretty unique one too. A pretty unique but basic app game. Please. It's a pretty basic, mobile game, and I like that. I just like it. It's fun. It's fun, simplistic. When I want to come back to it, maybe every now and then, but not really that much. Like something similar to Sonic 4 feels. Get me? So yeah. Sonic Forces. No, I'm kidding. Imagine that. No, imagine that. No. What might that be? Maybe on the cusp of... Like, this is where I would rank it. This is where I would rank this stuff. I would rank this probably above, like, all of that. Above all of this. That's, like, the closest one to A rank here. You went on second thought. It's just so fucking fun. I can't. It's just a fun game. But anyway, Sonic Forces is a fun game in my opinion. I truly do like it, but it's just something about it. Like the glitches aren't really that present, aren't there? It's just the short length of the game and how rushed it feels, and the story, how odd it is. And how many turns, how many shortcuts it takes? I'm actually gonna rank it over here. Before these, it's just, I don't know, it feels cheap. It feels cheap, but it's fun. Would I come back to it? Maybe every now and then, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing. I'll put it back here just because I don't know where I would rank it between these. Excuse me. But yeah. It's a B tier for me. Easy B tier. Definitely not an A tier. Dear Lord, what the hell happened to this game? My god, this just proves how bad the Kinect was. I played this game. I tried so hard to actually be able to play it, and it was so unplayable that even when I was in grade school / middle school when I got this, I couldn't even fucking handle it. I just couldn't handle it. How bad it was. I can't. I was actually mad at myself for getting the damn game when I was little, and I accepted a lot of bullshit. Like, y'all, I liked when I was little at that age. I liked Black Knight. I thought it was good. I thought Dash was good. I thought 4 Episode 1 was good. I thought Transform 3DS was good. I even thought, y'all already know, I even thought Chronicles was good. So how the fuck do you make me, someone who liked a bunch of Sonic games, so turned off from a Sonic game that I, even as a kid, would hate it? Like, that is just saying a lot. It's just such a bad game, but I can't put it at WTF because it's not as offensive. It's not as terrible. It's not, like, completely game broken. Well, it is, pretty much. I would put it in between F and WTF. Like, but closer to F than WTF. So I'm gonna just leave it in F. Generations. This is for 3DS. This is the 3DS version. I actually like this game. I really do. I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's just a fun game. It's truly fun. I really do have a lot of good memories with it, and it was just good. It was just a good time. It was a good time indeed. It was something that I truly, it's a game I truly respect, you know, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I even S-ranked everything here, by the way. Generations, I don't know. And before y'all like, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course it's S-rank, or what? Like, S-rank, but it's the lowest S-rank. It's the lowest S-rank here. And the reason why is just because it's so fucking short. Like, this one is too, but it's fun, you know, it's a 3DS title, so it's a little bit more meant to be short. Like short levels, short short things that we can just have like a quick little bit of gameplay, before, like during your break at work, or during like lunch at school or whatever, or before that doctor's appointment. But like, this is a console game, and it's short as all hell, but it's an extremely fun game. So I don't know where I would put it, and like, I know Sonic Colors is that too, but I think it works better with Sonic Colors, because I guess there's just more to it, like the wisps and stuff, and like, you can obviously, like, it's a bunch of short levels instead of this where it's like 18 somewhat short levels, well, 16 somewhat short levels, 2 freaking long ones. I'm gonna keep it at S tier. You know what, now that I think about it, I keep it at S tier. I really do like that game. Guys, Sonic Heroes is my childhood. I love this game to death. It is such a good game in my opinion. I really like playing it. Even if I played it on PS2, which is supposed to be the most buggy version, I love it. I still love it to this day. It gets so fun to me. And I don't think it'll ever go down. Maybe it'll go down when I'm like an adult, like later in my life, but for now it's gonna stay at A tier. It's just a good game, in my opinion. I really have fun with it. The team formation mechanic, the changing of teams, the different ways you can play. Even Team Chaotix I really like, because like, that's just such a unique way to play a Sonic game. And the final boss and like the emeralds I don't like, but overall I think it's a good game. Sonic Jump. I don't remember this game nearly as well as Sonic Dash, because I didn't play it for as long. Even as a kid I didn't like it too much. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, hold on.